How was this team kind of learning from nights like the other night, and how were your film sessions the other day, and kind of what's the process like to try and build some of this chemistry early on the offensive end?
It was more just like learning how to like withstand leads and things like that. You know, it's our first time being up 20, so like, you know, I think we kind of got out of the way like we were playing in the first half. You know, that's something that's unusual for us. But again, like I said, it's the first time up 20 in a real game situation. We just got to, you know, stay the course. No matter if we're up 10, 20, 15, or vice versa, down 10, 20, 15, because, you know, it's a long game. So, excuse me. So it's something that we got to kind of maintain. I mean, the film session was pretty, like, you know, straightforward. You know, just things that we had to work on and continue going into the right path and not taking steps backwards.
Was this kind of stuff like playing with the lead, you know, maturity, things like that? Even though you have a lot of guys back here from last year, is that kind of stuff that you have to relearn or get used to every season?
Yeah, 100%. Because like it's nothing like the summer. In the summertime, you're just working on your game. It's no really score. So like something you kind of got to reprogram besides the guys who were playing in the World Cup games. But you know, for other guys, it's something that you kind of got to reprogram to yourself. Like, okay, it's a long game. You know, you got to do what we're supposed to do the first half, second half. You got to come out there and play even better. So.
I mean, on the maturity, I don't want to beat a dead horse with that topic, but just with what you guys had in the preseason, Finch talked about how different it was this year with the maturity. Putting last game aside, how do you guys kind of get back to that identity? What are you saying to each other to get closer to that and not let this be a trend down the stretch?
Right. I think one thing towards the maturity thing is just like something that we haven't beat ourselves too much about. Like, we still have a game today. We still have a game in another day or two. So it's like every other day we play, and something we can't let, you know, a game like that kind of like affect the next game. So it's like we have our meeting, or we handle that situation, how we handle it, and then we move forward. So I mean, it's something that, you know, we're all able to do, all capable of doing, and, you know, we all know what to do. So it's just a matter of going out there tonight and not letting the same thing happen again.
What could this lengthy homestand do for you guys right now, too?
It could be big time for us, and, you know, the fans bring the same energy they brought the first game. You know, that could give us a lot of momentum on the home court. I think it's going to be huge for us, and we played a lot of good teams on this stretch too as well. So it can be really, 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 really huge and beneficial to us.
How hard was it to watch the playoff series last year?
Yeah, it was,
especially knowing that maybe you can go out there and really, really help against a team like that.
It was really hard. I was just talking to Kyle, I really wish I was able to be a part of that series. I mean, just the environment for one, you know, and then the capacity of that game, which is crazy. So it's like definitely something that, you know, I wanted to be a part of and participate in. But, you know, things happened, and, you know, I wasn't able to do that. But today I'm able to, you know, be a part of that.
I know it takes a full team effort to slow a guy like Jokic down, but if you're out there defending him, what's your mindset? What are you trying to take away from him or force him into?
It's not really much you could really say too much on that. Like, he's Jokic at the end of the day, you know. So you're trying to put your best effort forward, and you know, trying to, you know, get as much plays out of him as possible as we can, for real.
How does that think coming out of that game? You know, I think sometimes fans, you know, they hear you guys say stuff like, "Oh, we need to make sure we're still moving the ball on offense" and things like that. And I think fans, like, they've been kind of saying the same thing for the last year or so. Mm-hmm. How do you kind of what's that process like of, like, just actually being in the game and trying to fight those kind of habits that tend to creep in tough situations? How hard is it to remind yourselves to stay on track like that?
I mean, it's very hard. I mean, because you can have a game plan and, you know, it just switch up like that, you know. Yeah. So it's kind of like it's really hard. So it's kind of just like within the game plan, trying to, like, do the game plan while reading the game. It's kind of like playing two games in one, you know. So, but it's definitely hard. It's definitely something that, you know, you think about. But, you know, at this level, we're playing a high-paced basketball game with the players on the court, us or the other side. I mean, it's something that could be figured out.
Yeah.
I just have one last one away from, thank you, from the court. Native American Heritage Month starts today, and just your off-season experience with getting to, I forget her name. Blanche, thank you. And just what was that experience like for you, and how did it open your eyes and touch you?
I mean, it was really, really special. I mean, I got to see another side of the world where I've never even even thought about. So it was definitely eye-opening, and definitely it was a blessing to get to work with Blanche and do these type of things and get to see how she feels about these things and just how they view things from that side. So it definitely was something special, and definitely something that I would remember, and hopefully I'm able to go out there and see her today and get to see how she's doing and things of that nature as well again.
Why is stuff like that important to you to be active?
Just the fact that I care, and that's probably it's so super special to her. Just the fact that I care, and I'm able to take my time out of my day to do that for her and her culture. So it's something that I'm really interested in as well. So definitely just being able to learn that that like I said before, that side of the world is just definitely tremendous and something that I really like to see from multiple cultures.